Alrighty, so in the last section of this mall building playthrough thingy-majingy, I was getting ready to install the mod, and then I had a break for over a day, or maybe 2 days, I don't know. But anyway, we're back to this, and I think we were looking for iron sticks and how often they were used. So I've installed FNEI, which is a really handy little program. Wow. Oh, this is new. Last recipes and favorite recipes. I like. Oh, nice new things. Anyway, it allows you to search for an item, say iron sticks, for example, and see where they're used in or how to create them. So if you do craft, it shows you they need 1 iron plate, and you can make them in these machines. So then we're going to use usage instead. So they're used in 6 items. Power poles, programmable speakers, which we're not going to make in the mall, rails, refined concrete, train stops. Okay, so looks like train stops and rails are going to be using these things, and lights are not. So maybe I just want to change the light thing to train stops instead. So let's just change this thing to train stops, and we'll add that in another section, and then this can be lights. I don't know if we actually need the lights, but copper cable is another thing that we need to look at and see what uses copper cable. So let's go here and select copper cable instead. Usage, advanced circuits, combinators, beacons, circuits, green wire, power switches. Of all of these things, now that's a good question. Should we make small electric poles in the mall? I'm thinking not, because we usually don't need small electric poles past the time when you get the oh my god. I have just gotten a text message from Caledorn. What do you mean you're not going to produce speakers in the mall? How will I be able to have speakers around our base to wail the siren when we need to end the episode without lots of speakers around? Not smiley face, the unsmiley face, the unhappy face. Sad Caledorn. Oh dear. The heckling is now in text, and I shall read it whenever they come. But anyway, yes, we have much sadness in the world now. But I think we still must leave the programmable speakers until we might even make a mall that is just for fancy stuff like combinators and things like that. But we are going to make combinators in this particular mall, just not all of them probably. Anyway, lamps are going to need copper cables. I'm thinking lamps and beacons maybe? I don't know. How many combinators? 1, decider, constant, arithmetic. Is that all there are? That might be all there are, actually. Oh god, I'm getting more heckling happening. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Power switches. Power switches are not needed to be produced in the mall. However, I think it's worth doing constant combinators, deciders, and arithmetic combinators. Now, we have 3 items here. We have the beacons, and we have the lights, was it? Was it lights? Hello, kitten. I have a little red kitten over here. Hello, kitten. There we go. All right. What was it? Was that it? No, lamps. Yeah. So in that case, we can have a 6 section of these guys. What else do we need for these? Electronic circuits. Beacons need probably advanced circuits, I think, if I recall correctly. Yeah, they need stuff. They need more stuff than maybe we want to provide, but we could possibly make them on the edge. I'm guessing. Maybe. All right, let's try to make this. I think I'm not quite sure where we want to make this. Before I had the combinators above the chests, but it's okay to make them and see how it goes, because we could move these sections around based on where we need them. I think we need combinators before chests, because we might do it. What about red and green wire? Does that need? Yes, it does. It needs cables. Now, wire is something that you may or may not want to build in the mall. I don't know. part of this mall also was for picking up stuff, but then stuff like chests is more like, you know, you can have the robots deliver it to you. That's why I had the combinators kind of far away from that, because we don't really need them that close. So let's see, how do we want to do this? This is always the difficult part for me. It's always so difficult for me to get this organized because of that. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got these guys need steel and copper. So they need this belt like this. You guys need steel, copper. You need steel. You need steel. I'm just also looking else. What else is here? I want to have the inserters not near the belts so that they can have their own supply of gears and stuff like that. But we could move other things around. I'm wondering if indeed we should put the stuff there. And I'm thinking we also should have walls in our base. We might need 2 wall machines. I'm not sure about that because in the other playthrough, 1 wall machine is pretty much fast enough, I think. But this might be a good combination of stuff to have. We could have gates next to the walls, have something like this instead of that. Copy paste this that way. Whoopsies. Copy and paste there. So this is going to turn this one around that way. And then have it output to a chest here for gates. But gates need green circuits. Okay, so that's something that we might want to have on the other side of that particular assembly. Do we have... Nope. Okay, so we need green circuits there. All right, what we do have is we have steel and copper. So let's figure out what we can build with steel and copper. We have the chest machines, which could be actually quite good. We need to make, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kinds of chests. Before there used to be only 4. We didn't have buffer chests. So this might be a valid section to have there. Look, I'm making power switches. Why am I doing that? This should actually be green chests instead. Let's see. We have the power poles, right? We did power poles. All right, so let's get rid of the power poles since we know we're doing that already. I guess above this, maybe it's worth it to put in the beacons and the roboports and this. I'm not quite sure because it just seems like it's too soon for this. Could do that, though. Maybe we should do this. This section here. Put in the belt for the other stuff. This is at its limit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. Okay, so we could have the belt for stone and stone bricks coming here, like this. That one goes there. Okay. How is this here? Okay, this one we had an iron belt on this side. So let's just copy over this little thing. Put it where it needs to be. Okay. Just mark this for future reference. Stone and stone bricks. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so now we have some more stuff. So we're going to move this because walls are actually quite important initially. I put them on the end because I almost never play with biters. That's why I did this. The only issue is going to be the darn... Let's see, does this thing need stone? It needs walls only. So we could move this, essentially. I think that might be a good idea to just move that. Okay, I'm going to... okay, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. It'll be all good and fine and lovely. I look at this and it's like, oh my god, all the things that are happening, the stuff, the many old bits and pieces. So this one is going to be here instead. Take off the power poles. And then we'll put a chest there for walls. Probably limit it to 1 line. Furnaces need bricks. We could do electric furnaces here as well, I think. Potentially. So these can be these steel furnaces, and maybe, yeah, maybe electric furnaces are okay, but they need the red chips as well, I believe. Right? Yeah. But they will get their bricks. So it might be worth having this here for electric furnaces, and then the next line up we can have another line of the red greens, like this. I think that will work because here we can make the gates. I don't know if it's strictly needed or wanted even to make gates, but I mean, I guess we can put them in. Why not? Let's see. Walls there. Let's just copy this. Those can go there. And these can go there. Maybe here and here. Like that. And then we can have our little undergroundies go this way. There we go. I love the look of the new undergrounds. They look really sexy. They're kind of cool. Okay, now these, we don't want to have them limited to that many. I think we want like 4 stacks of these, both of them. Steel furnaces, I don't know. Maybe you would want 2 stacks instead. But you know what? I'll put 2 stacks instead because a lot of people upgrade them only. Well, no, 4. Because otherwise it gets frustrating to upgrade stuff like that. Or if you're using the upgrade planner tool, which upgrades them as you go along, it might be worth to do only 2 stacks because then they would be just built as they're made and then you wouldn't have that many extra. Okay, we'll do that in the presumption that you have robots to replace those things. Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, good. So now we have some stuff. Gates, we only want 1 stack of gates. And otherwise, it's looking pretty darn good, I think. Okay, so that gets this. We need this here and this here. And here, we're going to need, let's see, I need to get some more of these guys, please. Just put those on my hotbar so they're easier to grab. I love that you can select something and just drag it to your hotbar. That's very, very cool. Here we go. Let's get these guys going on there. And of course, we need our power poles to function properly. Looks like we need this one here, that one there at a minimum. Oh, wow. Okay. Oopsies. No, 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 no. No, no. Get back here. And then one here. Good. Kind of like going minimum amount of power poles in this whole thing. Okay, great. We now have stuff made. Let's take off the ones that we've already done. Okay, we did this. We did walls and gates and these. Okay, nice. So now by eliminating stuff from this build, it makes it a little bit easier for us to kind of concentrate and see, aha, what else do we need to have? So we can make something here that requires circuits and iron and gears. Let's see, have we actually built all of these things? No, these need stone bricks. So we forgot to add this here. There we are. You need also stone bricks. Aha, wow, okay. I forgot about those things. And the walls are happening. These guys are happening. Wow, are those slow to craft? Jeez. Okay. We have power poles. Excellent. Now then, the next thing. This is why mall things take so long. They're just like, whoa. The sadness is real. All right. Now then, copper. This needs gears, steel, and red circuits. We don't have the steel here. Gears, steel, red circuits. I could take the steel and copper line here and put these other items there because it's getting to the point where I would really like to move these onto the thing and then add the chests and the logic things after that. So I think that might be a better way to go. Yep, maybe. Okay, so steel, red circuits. These both have steel and red circuits. So we're going to be short one assembler if we add these guys there. What I'll do first is we'll have roboports. And then we'll take the substations. Where's roboports? There they are. Substations then, and then beacons are after roboports generally when you need them. So we'll get these guys there. Okay. Nice, nice. Wow. Two stacks of those. That's nice. All right. Now then, I think I want to just copy this small chest like this and have these go for most of the items. There we go. So substations, I usually only want 1 square. Roboports, however, I want at least 5. So that's about 50 of them. That's not a lot in general. Okay, let's make ourselves a split off here for this. And grab the materials we need there. Good, good. And of course here. And get this one going. Yay. And again, we're still using the wooden power poles until we kind of get to a stage where we want to have the larger electric poles. That's kind of, I don't know, one of those silly things that you can do. What I want to do, I guess, is make sort of ploppable blueprints, like stages of the whole thing where you can say, aha, I'm going to remove all the wooden power poles. And so we'll just do a deconstruction planner to just filter wooden power poles, remove them from the whole thing, because some people actively dislike them. And then I could just have another blueprint, which you could plop on top, has the same stuff, though it might have changed some of the box settings to be like more of a mid-game amounts of stuff, like less yellow belts and more red ones, for example, or more blue ones. And that could be just plopped on top of that. So you'd get your medium power poles and then the mid-game quantities of other stuff that you might need. I'm still kind of debating that because obviously a lot of those things are personal preference, whether you want them or not. So is this making stuff? No, it's not, because it actually needs steel. Aha, we have discovered a mistake. There we go. Okay, very nice. So now let's take those out of the plan here. And I guess all we have to do on this side is just take care of these boxes and the combinators. The combinators will also provide, let's see, I think we decided we had combinators plus maybe beacons and lamps. We still have to decide. Let's look at that again. Let's look at these guys' usage. Okay, lamps, 1. Combinator 1. Beacons, combinator 2, combinator 3. That's 5 items. But do we want wires? That's the question. We probably don't want wires because most of the time, when you put wires down, you copy paste them and they're free. So you don't actually need to craft wires in the mall. If you handcraft them and then you can blueprint them and then they're absolutely free. Okay, so what I want to do with this then is, does the beacon need copper pieces? No, it needs copper cables. So let's make ourselves an array of copper wire to all of these other little assemblers making MISC stuff. How about these guys? Okay, they just need iron and circuits. Okay, labs, that's nice. I still don't have anything for that square, but we'll try to figure out something to put there. Okay, let's do it. Let's go to the next stage of stuff. Let's make copper wire, copper cable here. And we need, well, actually what we could do is be a little bit sneaky here. Do we need red circuits for anything? We need them for assembling, no, the beacons. Let's just check this one more time. Usage, red circuits in anything but the beacon. Nope. Nope, just the beacon. Okay, So we know how to do this. Great. What we're going to do is we're going to put another belt here. I'm going to just copy paste this, delete that, and then put in the next. Yeah, that's another thing that I can do with this, the sort of ploppable stages of the mall is instead of, I wonder if that works. If you like, okay, I'm going to make a blueprint here and see if this works. If I blueprint a thing, like say, paste that. Oh, no, excuse me. Copy, paste. And then if I make a blueprint and copy this, so I have a copper cable thing. Can I do this? No. But I can upgrade planet probably. That's what I'll have to do with that, I guess. Okay, that's just fine. What we want to do here though is we want to take only green circuits, output priority to the right with green circuits. But, oh, this is the sneaky bit. We can't do it that way. We have to do this a little bit differently. We have to do this differently. To the right, we want green circuits. Yes. Yeah, that's just fine. Let's press F to clear the thing. And they will only go on one side of the belt. Unfortunately, it is the wrong side of the belt. But that's okay. We can change that. Right, we're going to have to do this a little bit differently. That's fine. We need to have it on the correct side of the belt. And the reason, and then I thought, well, you know, we could do it a little bit differently by putting the cable thing up here, but that's not going to change things because if people who are using the blueprint put these reversed, which is a possibility and which is what I wanted to eliminate from this blueprint, we want to have them consistently on the same side. So this is the correct way to do this. Okay, there we go. Now then, aha, life is getting better. Now here we're going to have our beacons. I think they're in this. Nope, they're in the second tab. I always forget. There we are. And then these guys can draw from here. They can just get red circuits off of this line. Though I do feel like making... Wow, they need 20? Holy fuzzy cats. That's a heck of a lot of red circuits. Look at how much a beacon costs. 135 copper ore and 110 iron ore and 400 petroleum. That's very expensive. Jeez. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's just all the stuff happening. It's all fine. All right. But we have our copper cable. We also have our lamps here. I'm going to add lamps there. And then the combinators, I think, are going to be over here. Let's see what we need. We'll have the arithmetic and the decider. Actually, I'll put the decider first because I always use more deciders than arithmetic. And the constant. Now, in my usual designs, I use constant and deciders. The arithmetic is just for sort of completionist's sake. So that's not... It just depends what you need in your factory. You don't even have to have any combinators if you don't use them. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Lamps. We want to have these kind of like equal priority here on all of the chips. What else do we need? Do these need any gears? No, they just need that. It's fine, fine, and fine. They do need iron plates. Oh, the sadness is real. God. But, aha, we don't have to worry too much because we can move the lamps there, put the constant combinators here, and draw these guys from the side instead. Now, one of the things that I like to do in my mall is not draw from the side. And the reason for that is if you draw everything from the side, you will deplete these belts like crazy. That is why things are split. And they're not like priority split. This is very, very important to note. They are, they're just split off like half a belt that way, half a belt up, so that everything will get a chance to be made. In this case, oh, you know what we could do? We could just do this. This is actually better. this is a better thing. Just have a short belt here and then use that like that. And that way it ensures that iron will get up to the top. Not that we're going to have so many lamps that this is going to matter. But it's just kind of a good just working thing that you can do. Okay. So let's get our boxes in here. Oh my god, I thought there were biters. I literally thought they were like, no, the biters are here. Oh dear. No, 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 no. All right. Anyway, let's get our power poles then placed in the whole area here. Oh, nice, nice. Very, very good. Put these here and that there. One on that side. Okay. Oh, I ran out of those things. I kind of wish you had logistics slots or something here. It kind of is annoying that you don't. Go away this stuff. I don't need any of those things. Probably not those. Railroad tracks, no. Trains, no, 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 no. Don't need any of these things. Furnaces go away. Oh, no, no, no. I needed those. I did need those. Global ports. Nope. Okay. And we can just get the stuff back from these boxes here. Okay. Do need these. We need assemblers now, which I seem to have removed completely from my bar. It's quite silly of me. Where did they go? They're probably... I just went through the menus to add these guys here, and I think they're probably in the second section. I'm looking. Hello, assemblers. Where are you? Seriously, where are they? This is a derp moment. Apologies. Oh, they're there. This is a very strange place to put them. I should move them somewhere where I can find them. Okay. Oh, and I have some already. How nice. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Okay. We have these done. Good. And then I guess the last thing that we probably need to do is just the boxes. And then we can start on the other half of the mall. I'm actually quite happy with the way things are distributed. I think it's just fine. One thing that I am going to add to the mall is having pumps made from electric engines. So it's probably going to be opposite of the train bits, the locomotives. That's one change that I want to make in this mall, as opposed to the other one, or in contrast, perhaps is a good way to put it. Now then, let's see what we need to make these things. Right. We need to have 2 belts. Obviously, one with the steel chests and one with the red-green circuit combinations, because these guys need the circuits and the chests. So what I'm going to do is, I guess it's going to have to be this same way, because steel is on the right-hand side and the circuits are on the left. So we'll just do that, I think. Though the steel, yeah, the steel doesn't have to go very far in at all. How much do we need of steel? 8 steel plates. I think that's why I had 2 fast inserters, because they are made in half a second. So this was trying to not limit this whole thing. I don't know if we actually need that many, but we'll see. Okay, I want to, well, the thing is too, that we don't have to put them that far from each other. How long is this? If we go like this, hello. I need more of undergroundies, which are in the bottom section here. We should just, there we go. Yeah, this will make things more compact as well if I do it this way. If I add a belt here, one going that way and one going this way. Let's see what this is going to look like as a... Yep, that works very well. And then these can all be happily sitting next to each other, which is going to work very, very nicely. I like this idea. And these guys are getting made, yay. I just want to check the... Yep, they're all limited to 1 square there. Why is this not working? Steel. No, the steel. Oh no. Oh, the sadness is real. I forgot about the steel. No. Okay. Well, there is a possibility here. I could switch this one and that one. Okay, let's try this. This is... Yes. And then... That one needs iron. So this one goes down here. Paste that one there. This is very convoluted here. And then this one will be the other combinator, which was the arithmetic, I think. Let's go back. Yeah, every now and again you have problems. That's why I put the fill up the lines with stuff, just to make sure you can actually make the thing, you know? Okay, so that was fun. Let's just do this. And then we'll get this, and that's fine. This is going to go the wrong way. KOS has a conundrum, and life is worse. All right, how did I do this in the other? I did a steel one on the outside there. Let's try our Control Z and see how far it goes back. How much history does this work? Control Z. Still Control Zing, but it's not working. Okay, so it doesn't go back that far, I guess. All right, we had, let's just try to figure this out again. Beacons, go back. And these were the other combinator, the arithmetic combinator. Okay, so the problem is this one needs steel. Right, right. It also needs red circuits. I'm thinking about putting it from over here and just taking a red circuit belt between here and just feeding it in from the side. That would probably work. And it would also get the steel. Okay, let's try that instead. Let's put this one. This is going to be the constant combinator instead. Yes. Steel going there. Take this up because we don't need that anymore. And then we need red circuits, which is going to have to come in this way. Like that. Okay. And then this one goes that way. That one goes this way. Let's share those. Okay. All right. So this is not horrible. And this one doesn't need an output box, so I think it should be okay. All right. That actually works. This one just takes a while to produce, but it should be just fine. Okay. So now I think it should be getting everything. Yes, it is producing. Okay, that's the important part. Now these have what they need, I believe. Yes, yes, we're good. We are good. We're producing. Okay, thank goodness. Yay. Oh, okay, now then, let's get back to this. Get back to business. And these guys can go here. And here is where we're going to do our steel chest. And then we need to have another belt here for the chips to come off the circuits. Chip circuits, thingy-majingies. There we go. And put them close by. Hopefully we'll get this done. All right. Now then, it's important to kind of figure out how we want to arrange this, because I feel very much that the order that you do things in is quite important. So most of the chests I need are the red ones. And then I want the yellow ones. And then I want the blue ones. And then so I'm going to give these chests in an order. So red first. Let's see, these guys are going to output over here, beginning of the belt. This one gets to grab first. Then this one can grab. Then I'm going to put I'll just use a fast inserter. It's fine. I think how long do the chests take to craft? Half a second. So it might be wiser to put a slower inserter on that, a yellow one. But I don't think it's really necessary to limit that. I think it'll be fine. The only thing is the red chips. They only need one though, so that should be fine, I think. Okay, and then in the same pattern, we'll just have the green ones. And the ones I care about the least are usually the active provider chests. Mostly, I don't ever use active providers. Usually I use them for temporary. Okay, let's dump everything into the base chests. You might need them if you're setting up a bot-based factory, though. That is one instance in which you would need them. But that's kind of end game stuff. So let's go ahead and turn that belt. Now that's quite an important thing, because if you don't turn the belt, this is just going to flow into that. So that's one important nuance you need to take into consideration when you're building a mall or a construction this way. And then, this is not ideal. We could move this. I think we're going to go back with the similar pattern like this. Okay, because we do want to get our little chests in there. So we're going to go, I don't know if we need regular steel chests. I guess we could have some. So we'll just do this. And then put these guys there. Good. Very nice. And again, we'll just use regular power poles. Oh, darn. That's unfortunate. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It looks like a tangle, but at some point we can fix it with regular medium-sized power poles. I don't think we're actually going to need this belt of bricks. It'll be interesting to see if we actually do need it. All right, so let's see. Are we actually making anything here? Look how cute they look. Aw, adorable. If I grab some steel chests, which we do know that they're being made in the mall, if I take them, do I have any in here? Ah, yes, I do. There they are. Just grab a stack and put them in here. Oopsies. Apparently I can't do that. I was going to put them on the output so that they could just be placed and stuff. There they go. So why is this not functioning? Ah, yes. Well, we forgot to put some inserters. That's kind of what I was looking for there. And these need these inserters there as well. Okay, now we're actually making stuff. That's what we need to test. Good. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can eliminate these from the old mall blueprint and say, aha, we've done them. Yay. Okay, I think that's probably where we're going to stop for this episode. We still have one space here and, of course, the whole left side of the mall to design, but I feel like we're making good progress and we're getting somewhere. So thank you so much, very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.